Oh, here we are. We just took the partner quiz, and now we're going to correct it together. All right, my friends, quiet please. Let's take a look at this. I'll make it bigger. There we go. Group of friends comparing books. All right. Books they read over the summer. All right. Dot plot. 2 points for the dot plot. I have 1 at 1, 1 at 2, 2 at 3, 2 at 7, 3 at 8, 1 at 10, 1 at 11. Okay, put a big C on A if that's what they have.
Correct. This is C for cat.
Okay. Now, looking at the number values. Min, max, Q3, median, median over here, Q3 and Q1 right there. A lot of people had trouble with interquartile range. You need to subtract these two. Subtract these two to get an interquartile range. That's 5. Okay, it's how far apart are the middle parts, interquartile. Okay, now upper and lower fence, you take this, you first times it by 1.5. That's going to be 7.5. The 7.5 gets subtracted from Q1 and added to Q3. You want to go down lower than Q1 by 7.5 and up farther than Q3 by 7.5. So lower fence, negative 4.5. Upper fence, 15.5. Yes. What? No, what I want you to do is, this is an 8-point thing. Give them 1 point for each of the ones they got right. Put it like this: +6, +7, something off to the side. If they don't have all the points, if they have all the points, you can put a big C on the B. Otherwise, show how many of the points they got. It's a 7. Are there any outliers? No. There's no numbers above or below the upper fence. They get 1 point for saying no and 1 point for explaining. Said explain your reasoning. Maddie's erasing. Okay. Box and whisker plot. You guys are getting pretty good at the box and whisker plot. I walked around and I saw pretty much the same thing. A dot at 1, a dot at 3, a dot at 7, a dot at 8, and a dot at 11. Box the middle, whisker the two sides. Okay? Box and whisker plots were 6 points. If they got everything perfect, put a big C. If you think it's only worth like a 5 or a 4, put +5 or +4 off to the side. Is the mean or median a better measure of central tendency? Explain. I put mean because it's symmetric.
What did they put? Median, but they said symmetric.
This is a 3-point question. I'd give them +2. Median you use if it's skewed. Mean you use if it's symmetric. Yeah.
If it says the median because there are no outliers, that's just completely wrong.
We'll give them something. They gave it an effort. Give them a +1. Okay. Standard deviation done by hand. You first average, add them all up, divide by how many? 15 is the mean. let's give them 2 points for this part of the problem. So if they got it right, put a big C or a +2. And then we'll give 4 points for the rest of this. You have to take the mean, take each number and find out how far away it is from the mean. Go ahead and square the difference. Add them all up. Divide by how many? 10.57 is an intermediate step here. Last step on this, take a square root. This is 10.57 is an average of all these squared values. Take a square root. 3.3 for full credit right here. But I'm going to make this part worth 2, this part worth 4. You can decide.
About 3.25.
I'm not doing fractions like that, so. Oh yeah, you can take 3.25. I thought you meant instead of 4 points, make it. Okay, anything in the 3 logistic, I averaged or I rounded that down. Mr. Marwig looks like he needs to talk. Far. Hello, Mr. Marwig. Hello? Oh, he's eating and he leaves. Okay. So, I don't know what to do. That's too many options there. All right. Okay, flip the page. This is the kind of thing you didn't get right in the quiz. So let's take a look at this histogram. The first quiz. Histogram. How many swimmers are represented? You have to look at the top of each bin. Figure out how many and add those numbers up. I got 33.
Yep.
Okay. That's worth 2 points. What? Give them 2 points. I'm feeling generous. Okay. How many swimmers are older than 10? Older than 10 is this one, and this one. So all 3 added together, 8, 7, and 5. I've got 20 for that. Again, they're worth 2 points. If they're close but not exact, you can give them a point. This one is kind of a bust question. I don't understand. The key says only that is true. I think A, B, and C look good. So I'd say the only one that I'll try and double check the test that it's a little more clear. I don't know. I'll talk to Miss Morell too if there's some technicalities of the wording about boundaries of edges of things.
Wait,
But
so it could be either A, B, or D?
A, B, or D, give them 2 points. Okay? Because what percent is this segment?
25.
25% for each, yes.
Then it's wrong.
They chose C? Yeah.
If it's A, B, or D.
Should we give them extra credit if they got it right and not count it off? It's a confusing question.
Yeah.
Is A the correct answer?
Yeah, let's do it.
A can be a correct answer. The only one that's not a correct answer is C. So if they put anything except C, put +2, but I'm not going to count this off if there's confusion. Okay? All right. It's getting close to that time. I think I'll go through, look at them, and add up the points. So you can, should we add up the points so people can see how they did, or they kind of already know?
They can learn themselves.
Okay.
Whoa. You didn't know who you were. Wait, what?
I'm not leaving. Quizzes, I need your quiz back. Thank you. I give you some credit for this. Thank you.
Better get make this back.
Quizzes. The quiz out there. Memo, do you want to look for it? Hey folks, it looks like we still have like 30 seconds. Pull out your phone and look for 10:09.
10:08. 60.
Oh my God, thanks. They were saying you're so scared they're really
Go. Let's go. Yeah, yeah.
Man, seriously, this sucks.
my car.
Oh, my glasses at home? Watch